The school hallway was buzzing with noise, lockers slamming shut, sneakers squeaking against the polished floor. But the moment Anna walked in, everything seemed to slow. She was the new girl, nervous, clutching her books tightly to her chest, her eyes darting around the unfamiliar hallways. Her skirt, neatly ironed, swayed just slightly as she walked. And her quiet presence made her stand out in a world where most kids tried too hard to be loud. Anna had transferred in the middle of the semester. Her father's job had uprooted the family once again, and with every move, Anna found it harder to adjust. She wasn't the type to make friends quickly. She was gentle, soft-spoken, the kind of person who would rather sit under a tree reading than join the crowd. But to the wrong kind of people, that gentleness was like blood in the water. The bullies noticed her almost immediately. 3 girls, known for their cruelty, whispered as Anna passed by. To them, she was an easy target, the quiet new girl who wouldn't fight back. The days that followed were filled with snide comments and little humiliations. Someone accidentally bumped her tray in the cafeteria, spilling food across her lap. A cruel laugh echoed when her books were knocked to the floor. Anna pretended not to hear, forcing herself to keep walking, her face flushed with shame. Night, she told herself it didn't matter, but the loneliness crept in, heavy and unbearable. Then came the day everything changed. It was between classes, the hallway crowded with students. Anna was at her locker, carefully switching books, when she heard the laughter behind her. Before she could turn, she felt a sudden tug. In one swift, shocking moment, the bullies yanked her skirt down to her knees. Gasps erupted all around. A few students laughed nervously. Others looked away in discomfort. For Anna, time froze. Her cheeks burned. She wanted to cry, to vanish, to run. For a second, she thought she might, but then something stirred inside her. A deep, fiery strength. She didn't know she had. Instead of shrinking back, Anna straightened her spine. She calmly pulled her skirt back up, turned to face the bullies, and without a single tremble in her voice said, "Is this what makes you feel powerful? Hurting someone who never did anything to you?" The hallway went silent. The girls, who had laughed the loudest, now froze, their smirks fading. Anna's voice grew stronger. "You think humiliating me makes you big? It doesn't. It just shows how small you really are." The crowd around them shifted. Some kids nodded, others whispered. The bullies, suddenly exposed, no longer looked so confident. One of them opened her mouth to retort but found no words. For the first time, they weren't in control. Anna gathered her things and walked away, her head held high. Not a single laugh followed her. In fact, the silence was louder than any cheer could have been. That moment changed everything. The bullies tried to avoid her after that, ashamed of the way the crowd had turned against them. And slowly, something unexpected happened. The same students who had stood by silently before now started reaching out. A boy in her math class offered to walk with her to lunch. A girl from English class slipped her a note, "You were amazing today. Don't let them break you." Day by day, Anna found her place. She joined the art club where her quiet creativity was celebrated. She made friends who valued her for who she truly was. The memory of that humiliating moment never disappeared, but it transformed into a reminder of her own courage. The biggest challenge wasn't the bullies. It was learning to believe in herself. Anna had always thought strength meant being loud, popular, or tough. But she discovered that real strength was standing tall when others tried to break you. By the end of the school year, Anna wasn't the new girl anymore. She was the girl who had faced cruelty with courage. The girl who turned silence into power. The girl who taught everyone watching that dignity and self-respect could outshine humiliation. Her story spread quietly through the school, retold in whispers that carried a different kind of weight, not mockery, but respect. And even the bullies, humbled and left with no choice, learned something that day. Hurting others doesn't make you powerful. It only reveals your own weakness. Anna never forgot that hallway moment. But when she looked back, she didn't see shame. She saw the instant she chose to rise, and the day she refused to be broken. And that, more than anything, left the world around her frozen in awe.